Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Super excited for today's video. It's the first one of the year from me and it's all about Guerlain. It is a get ready with me, so I'm going to be trying out some new products. I have a new concealer from them, 2 new lip oils, and a new fragrance from them, okay, that I'll be talking about. I'm also going to be using some older Guerlain products to fill in the blanks, okay? I'm going to be swatching for you, giving you some comparison swatches, and we're going to be talking a bit. So if you want to see what this face is all about and what this super luxurious chic scarf is all about, just keep watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I appreciate it when you do. Now let's jump in. Okay guys, before I jump in, of course I have to talk about my Frais by Breezy Tee product of the day. I am rocking a favorite of mine. This is our burnt orange Jacquard silk wool blend scarf, okay? I'm gonna be wearing it different ways throughout the video, but it's very chilly in our apartment, and so I have this one on. It's very lightweight, but it's super duper warm. It's also really, really large, so the ends look like this, which I love. This one is my husband's design. We design our scarves ourselves. This one is my husband's design, so I love the end of it. It has a really graphic print that's really, really beautiful. And Jacquard means that the other side, the colors will be like inverted. So it's like 2 scarves, shawls, you can call them lots of things in one. So you see the darker side on this side, so the dark side will be more orange, so you get to play around with that color. That's what Jacquard does. And then of course the luxurious silk and wool just is super duper soft, and it just feels really, really nice. And for me, they're perfect to wear well into spring, okay, because they're lightweight. It never feels too much super duper warm when I need it to. A nice if it's cool in the spring. Also really, really nice. And if you want to check out any of our Jacquard scarves, you can visit us at fraisbybreezytee.com. Link will always be in the description below, and we'll link you somewhere up here too. Okay guys, so happy 2024. It's been some weeks since you got a new video from me. I'm just getting over a little cold, so my voice is almost 100% back. And yeah, I've been in the States for 3 weeks, and then as soon as we got back home for the last week, we had to jump right into fulfilling orders. So that's what I've been doing. No rest for the weary. No rest for the weary this last week. Jet lag, we had to just keep moving. And so my body's catching up slowly and getting back into its routine. So I hope everyone is having a wonderful start to the year. I'm excited to get back into videos. We're launching this year with Guerlain, which was not the plan. I was going to start with Chanel, but the day before I'm shooting yesterday. So the day before I planned on shooting this video today, which was meant to be a Chanel video, I saw that the whole line came up on my discounters. So one of the important things for me this year is to save where I can. And because the Chanel products have been out for a little bit, there's no urgency to be first or one of the first videos out there. So because I can save 25% at a minimum of the products that I want to get, I said, hold on, I haven't used them, I just got them. So yeah, that's gonna be a huge part of my channel this year, is saving where I can and taking advantage of products that are in Europe that are not out in the US yet, which is what leads us to Guerlain's video today. We have some things to get into, and let me just show you what. We're probably gonna start with this beautiful fragrance, Fève Gourmande. I've got a story to tell about this one, guys. If you could see where the juice is, okay? This has been used. It came with me to the States. I got it right before we went away. And so we're gonna talk about this one. I have the Nude Terracotta Concealer. So excited to try this out. And I have 2 of their brand new lip oils. This is gonna be my first time trying out lip oils, which is a whole story in itself. So here's the other. Got some new equipment over over Christmas. So I'm using the new iPhone now, and I have a new computer. And so I have to get used to filming with the iPhone acting as one of my tools. So we'll see how this video turns out because I'm on a learning curve right now. Okay, so that's what we have to get into. But I want to talk about what I have in store this year, what I'm thinking about doing, and hopefully you'll follow me on that journey. So this year I'm going to get back into blogging. I blogged a few years back, and writing is my refuge. It always has been. So I love to write, and I wrote for our business, and I did like hair content, and one of my favorite blogs was about like the materials and how it affects your hair. I've done travel blogs before, and so it's something I want to get back into. And there's going to be an intersection between the beauty videos here and the blogs. So some things will become blogs. Everything here from every product that I try here will not be a blog, but some will. My favorites will probably become blogs. And then the things that I don't really get a chance to talk about, skincare on here, will be part of the blogs, but it's not gonna just be beauty because that would box me in a way that I would not like. So like I have this product back here from Guerlain. Guerlain is a brand that I absolutely love. And I'm definitely gonna do a video or two about them this year, but they're absolutely going to be blogs on these products. This is my one half of my makeup bag set. I have bags from them, I have scarves from them, I have accessories from them. I love them. But I also got a new water bottle that I'm super excited about that I would never do a video about, but I'm gonna blog about. So it's gonna be makeup stuff, beauty stuff, but it's also just gonna be things that I like or love that I'm using in my life. So that's where we'll intersect. So if those are things you're interested in when I get the blog up and running, and I'm aiming for next month, I'm hoping next month we can get this going. There'll be a way to sign up for like my blog if you're interested in makeup stuff and beauty stuff, but also just lifestyle stuff, things that I'm loving. And when we visit places, then that'll be part of it too. So I don't want to box myself in. I live in Portugal. I'm going to start taking more advantage of Portugal and blogging about places here. But it's really going to be, what am I loving right now? Why do I love this water bottle? What am I loving about this spice or this suntan lotion or whatever it is that I never get a chance to do here will be on my blog. So that is what's coming from me this year. Okay, so let's jump into this beaut. This is the Fève Gourmande fragrance from Guerlain, okay? This is 100 ml. This is personalized. This personalization was not any extra, but I think there is some personalization that will cost you a bit extra. But because the juice was like this peachy color and the name was on this like black label, I wanted to stay with those colors. So I chose the coral rope up here, and then the top is this black faux like alligator print that I love. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful weight. Details, of course, Guerlain, the bee. We have the bee here, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful bottle. Okay, and also this one I kept a little tab here. I kept black. I just wanted some color coordination. Okay, and if you could see the juice, you could see it's down here. What that means is I've been using this a lot. Now, the story of this fragrance. This fragrance used to be Gourmande Coquin, a fragrance that went out of stock a few years ago. And when I tell you I searched like a crazy person, I really did. I really, really did search. I wrote Guerlain. I was like, when is it coming back? Oh, it's out of stock. We try this one instead. Try this one instead. But then I saw the notes and I was like, no. I had read so many favorable things about Gourmande Coquin, and it's chocolatey, it's spicy, it's all these things. And I was like, oh, it sounds like a true gourmand. And I just searched, and I'm talking searched for a really long time. And then this beaut popped up, and it was the reincarnation of Gourmande Coquin, and I said, I have to have it. I have to have it. This is not cheap. Okay, Guerlain has lost their mind a little bit with these things, but this was the one I coveted for so long. I was like, I have to get this as like a Christmas present to myself, and I have it. And let's talk about these notes. So I'm gonna spray it on my arm, okay? And one of the things about the original version of this is it sounded in words like so on the verge of being overwhelming. And that's what I was bracing myself for. I was like, oh, is this going to be cloying? Is this going to be too sweet? Is this going to be too much? And my experience has just not been that. It's such a beautiful, beautiful scent that I just haven't had any issues with it being overwhelming. I just think, and it carries me through the day so beautifully. Okay, so let's see what they're saying about it. A symbol of gourmet pleasure, the Cocoa Accord reveals equally sweet and bitter chocolate notes. I really wanted this for the chocolate. I don't know that I have any, and if I do, maybe very, very few that have chocolate in it, and that intrigues me. Fève Gourmande plays with the contrast, going from gourmandise to intoxicating to excess. This loss of olfactory reference point creates a deliciously surreal cocoa. I don't think that it goes to excess. It doesn't go to excess on me. I'm curious what other people's experience have been with it. I never feel like it's too much. Am I delusional? I don't think so. I have some that can go too much, but I don't feel like it goes too much for me, okay? The floral and majestic rose stirs the Cocoa Accord, heady with notes of rum and spices. At the base, the woody elegance of patchouli, warmed by the heart of smoked tea, adds mystery to the chocolate notes, revealing a new sensuality. It's a sensual scent. That's a perfect word for it. It's sensual. Right off the bat, I get the spices. I get the floral. It's so good. I can get the cocoa. Like, I'm getting everything. I'll say that. From jump, it's like, it's an intoxicating scent. Okay, I don't have to wait for it to build up to get to the intoxicating, or to linger to get the intoxicating scent. It's straight from the bottle. It's intoxicating and it's enticing, and you want to know what it is. And I just think it smells yummy. I've switched the scarf to the darker side. Okay, so I'm on Fragrantica looking at the notes, and it made me laugh because you know how there are top, middle, and base notes. So for this one, it's just main accords, okay? So warm, spicy, cacao, rum, woody, smoky, sweet. Like I told you from the initial spray, I'm getting it all. So they're not even broken down into top, base notes and middle notes. They're not even broken down that way for me, because I do get it on. So it lingers through the day. The potency from the first spray does dissipate. Okay, but it lingers in a beautiful way. It's never fully gone. And that's all I can tell you about it. I don't know what to say. These notes just speak to me, from the chocolate to the rum to the spices, completely up my alley. And my biggest worry was that it was going to be too much, and it just hasn't been on me. And I can't recommend this one enough. If you love a gourmand, if you've had or smelled Gourmande Cocan and had smelled this one, I would love to hear what you think. Are there differences? Because I never got a chance to even smell the other one. I was just drawn in by the notes. So super excited to have this one. And this is one of those scents that will follow me for years and years. I can't imagine not going without this one, because I love it that much. And just quickly, I wanted to show you the box. That black label mimics the one on the bottle as well. Really, really sturdy box. We've got the Guerlain signature up top. So Fève Gourmande, a winner for me. Okay, so last year Guerlain released what was one of my favorite base products of the year, easily, the Terracotta Teint foundation. This is a beautiful foundation. I wear 4W. Now, this is a full coverage foundation. I am wearing it right now. Perfect time to remind you that everything that I'm wearing on my face, the things that are featured today and the things that aren't, will always be in the description below. Always, always. So if you're wondering about something I have on and I haven't addressed it, you can find it in the description below. There will be some affiliate links. Shout out to anyone who used one of my affiliate links last year. It's a slow build to have people use your affiliate links, and I realize there's so many options out there. So anyone who's taken the time, you appreciate my videos, you want to support me, you want to support my channel, and you used one of my links. You've reached out to me for a link. I greatly, greatly appreciate you. That's something that I'm gonna try to do more of this year, share my links and build in that area. So that's just something to remind you, one, that the products will be there, but there will be some affiliate links if you want to use one of mine because you're gonna buy it anyway. I appreciate it. So this beautiful foundation is released. I took this one home with me. Full coverage, doesn't transfer on me, long lasting, love it. And to me, a really natural finish, not too overdone. All I have underneath is my primer, which is not, well, it is a glow primer, but typically doesn't look so glowy on me. So that's all I have going on. And then they decided to release the Terracotta Concealer. Yes, woo. Now, if you follow my channel, you know how I feel about concealers. Concealer is my number 1, 2, and 3 product. This is the one that I feel like, I don't want to say need, because that I don't ever want to get into a place like I feel like I need a makeup product, but it's the one that I think is the most important for me in terms of makeup, okay? This is the one when I'm on vacation, when I'm doing whatever, that's the thing I will put on, is a concealer to conceal and do its job and spot conceal where I have some issues. So concealer is very, very important for me. So to see that the beautiful foundation that I love so much now has a concealer companion, so excited. And I got shade 4N. So 4N, and my foundation color is 4W. Now, I mentioned it in the foundation. This does oxidize a little bit on me, gets a little darker, but it's not dark in a way that is a problem. Guerlain went a very interesting direction with these concealers. They're all neutral tones. Okay, and there are, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16, I'm counting, 16 different shades. They are neutral. They do have a chart on their site that lets you know, depending on what shade of foundation you wear, which one is good for you. So 4N fell in the category for me. I haven't even opened, I promise I haven't opened this. So this is the one I'm seeing for the first time, the doe foot. Ooh, liking this doe foot. It has a slant to it. Okay, so this should place product really nicely where I want it under my eyes. So I'm excited to try this out. So I said they really went neutral. I thought maybe it was my site where I am, and I'm like, they really went neutral. FYI, this is not out yet in the US as of me taping this. It's coming. It is released here. It was released here in Europe, and I'm excited. So let's get this on now. Okay, so let's get this puppy on. Okay. Especially the first time I use something. Well, I don't like to use too much anyway. I've talked about that, like creasing and stuff, and I know for me, creasing is, I'm gonna pat it in with my finger first and then I'll move to my brush. Creasing is, for me, all about too much product, and it, you know, I don't want that creasing under my eye, and I know I can control it. Already, this is a decent amount that I put in just those little dabs, but I'm so happy to see that it is a nice bit lighter because I use my concealers. I want my concealers to brighten, so I always want it to be a lighter shade of concealer. I'm gonna go in with my Sonia G Jumbo Concealer Brush. Speaking of Miss Sonia G, have we seen the new brushes that are coming out? So good. The Kakishibu, they use the Kakishibu technique, which is the bristles are dyed with a persimmon. So we're gonna have like a beautifully like ombre effect on the brushes, and they have Kiyaki wood. It's the eye set, which leads me to believe there's going to be a where did I just put the wand? Oh, there it is, all the way over there. This is looking really beautiful, which leads me to believe there'll probably be a face set too, because this is specifically called the eye set. So let's go in a little bit more just because I'm curious. Okay, and little down here. I'm starting to play around with how I put concealer on. I'd rather put it down a little bit. It's weird and then work it up so that again, I can minimize creasing, because it's just one of my pet peeves. It's not a life or death thing, but it's just one of the things that I try to control is that creasing. So I'm liking how it looks. Immediately wakens me up. You see what I mean about concealer? Concealer is so important in my life. I love how they're working together. Again, I think the color is great I'll show you the two together. I'll swatch the foundation in a second, but I want you to see this is 4N, so neutral. And remember, I wear 4W, the foundation. What I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna swatch against my favorite current concealers too, and I'm just curious about buildup. So far, I'm almost done with this wand. I should see about spot concealing too. Here I have a blemish. Here I have a little bit. This is lighter than I would use. Oh, I have something down here. This hormonal situation is not pretty, guys. It's just not pretty. First, I'll do the eyes. And then I will go in. Quite happy with, I do think it's brightening, perfect shade for my foundation. So even if you're not my foundation shade, that should be able to help you. That the one that they recommend seems to be a really, really good fit. Oh, I can see how I can use this as a, it's a really good color for me to spot conceal. So I'm not mad about that either. Okay, really looking good under the eyes. We'll see how it looks at the end of the video. Happy. Let me get some powder under here and let's get an eye look together. Okay, I have to run down what it says because I know it's not out everywhere, so I want you to get a sense of what they're saying about it. But first, here are the comparison swatches, which are really interesting because they're very different shades. And depending on my foundation or if I have nothing on, they work. It's always interesting how things kind of meld to your skin tone. So this is the Nude Terracotta. Okay, next we have the Gucci concealer that I'm obsessed with. So many days when I was away, I just put on my concealer, some powder, and went on my way. I just love it so much. I've talked in detail about my Natasha Denona concealers. This is NY12, this is NY11 that I use to brighten up. The Gucci, by the way, is 42W, okay? That one looks really yellow. It's just really interesting. And as dark as this Natasha Denona always looks, it wears lighter than that on me. And then finally, I have the Givenchy Prisme, what is it called? Libre Skin Caring Concealer. And this one is N335. These are the ones over the last year that I've just been loving so much. So these are the different concealers I'm wearing. And if you've seen my videos, they work on me. You could see them on me. You could see pictures of me in them. As different as they may look here, it's crazy. It's crazy to see. Natasha Denona is a trippy one because that looks so dark. Okay, so here we are. And let me swatch the foundation for you against it too. So it's the magic of shades. This is 4W, the foundation shade. And then this is 4N, the concealer. It's like smoothing. It just looks really good. Just a reminder that I will always have swatches and product photos a few days after a video goes live here on YouTube on my Instagram page, okay? I will give you swatches in natural light, typically sunlight, and you can get a closer look. I will put the comparison swatches of the concealers that I'm loving. I'll add those too. I'm playing around my new camera. So I'm feeling like the pictures are even better now. The videos have a better quality. So I'm excited for this year with my new phone. So come follow me on Instagram. We're talking beauty over there. Okay, let's see what they're saying about this concealer. It is the it's the Terracotta Corrector, Perfecting Natural Corrector with 24 hours lasting, no transfer. Okay, the perfection of a liquid with the lightness of a powder. It did feel really lightweight. It does feel really lightweight going on. Doesn't feel like anything's happening. Again, there are 16 shades, all in neutral. I don't know if they explain why they went with all neutral, but that's where we are. It's a liquid corrector with the fading luminosity of a correcting powder, incorporating 95% ingredients of natural origin, okay? The Terracotta Concealer offers exceptional and easily buildable coverage, as well as a perfect result. As we saw, I kept putting more on, and so far, it looks really good. There's no creasing. And at this point, if I put on too much, by now I would see creasing, 1000%. If I put on too much, I would see creasing. So the fact that I went in a couple of times and I don't see creasing yet is a really good sign for me. So I'm happy about that. It's soft and sensorial, and that the texture guarantees hydration and optimized use for 24 hours thanks to its no transfer-free technology. It corrects imperfections, illuminates shadow areas, fade purple and blue under eye circles, and reveals radiant freshness as if returning from a walk outdoors. You know, guys, when you walk outdoors, come on. You come back home, you know, you look in the mirror and you go, oh, look at this walk outdoors. Look at this. We don't need to go outdoors anymore. Now we can go from the kitchen to the living room. If we have this on, we'll still look like we just came in from outdoors. That's what they're saying, okay? A formula with just the essentials to offer the skin a natural luminosity, okay? So that is what we are dealing with this concealer. So far, loving it. I think it matches beautifully with the foundation, and I think it is covering up nicely, and I think it's brightening that area, and that's what I needed to do. I am going to use, so this is a get ready with me, all right? I'm gonna use their Majestic Rose eyeshadow quad and just do a little something on my eyes really quickly. Okay, eyes done, and I just realized what I need from Guerlain. I don't have like just blushes, especially with the new Valentina. I'm using the Terracotta Light 04. Okay, Rose Deep Cool. There's some rose in there, and I have another product that has the rose. It's absolutely giving me color here. But I just realized, I'm like, I need blushes. I don't need blushes. But from Guerlain, I hope that's what they have on tap this year. Because as they build up, I have to say, Guerlain, and I mentioned them in my end of the year videos, I just think that Guerlain has come a long way under their new creative director, Violet, I believe her name is. I think she's doing a lovely job of making the makeup portion of the brand more interesting, younger, just more interesting and like wearable. And even when I don't love all the packaging, sometimes I think it's gaudy, and that's okay. I still appreciate that they're trying to do something. So I feel like we're missing blushes from them, absolutely. And I feel like maybe she's gonna hit us with some blushes, maybe this year. Maybe this year we'll get some blushes. So we've got some color, and then I'm gonna use is this the Nude? No. Okay. The Terracotta Nude. as my highlighter. This is an oldie, but a goodie. And I don't want to do too much, so I'm going to take a brush that's flouncy and just will add some nice sophisticated glow there. Don't want to do too much. Okay. Nice glow. But yeah, blushes. Blushes. As everybody and their mama has come out with these damn blushes, and every time I say no more, they do something a little bit different or interesting. I'm going to have to use a different brush for the down my nose. Yeah, that's one that I'm sure she's going to come up with. But I really like the direction Guerlain is going in. While some tried and true brands are not moving me too much, Guerlain has me my interest peaked. Again, I mean, I like everything, but they certainly have my interest peaked. So we've got the cheeks, okay, and a quick all over, and then we're gonna get to these lips. So guys, remember I was saying the new Sonia G brushes have that Kakishibu effect. Well, I was looking for a powder brush just now, and I was like, might as well choose this one to show you. This one also has it. This is one of the Koyudo brushes from a couple of years ago. I have the set, and this is what the persimmon dyed brushes look like. Now, this one looks more orange. Sonia says hers will lead more brown, but that's the idea, okay? And it's gentler on the bristles. So I just wanted to give you a heads up. And this will probably go up, this video, the day before the set is available on Beautylish, Sonia's set on Beautylish, and it's going to be sold as a set and individuals, and it's going to be part of her permanent collection. So it's going to be part of her permanent collection, so don't feel pressured or anything. They'll be there. Now I'm going to put this all over, you guys. I've talked about my Flower Power from Guerlain as an all-over powder that I just can't get enough of. Just as a beautiful finishing powder, and nothing has changed my opinion of it. I absolutely love it. I think it works beautifully on me to just finish off my face, okay? I can't get enough of it. Just brings everything together really, really beautifully, okay? And we're done. Let's get to these lips. So just a sneak peek of things that are to come. We'll talk about it and show you. So this is the new Guerlain Spring lipstick case. Oh my gosh, I couldn't pass it up. This is so beautiful, and we'll break down how it was made and all that stuff. And I did get the Cherry Blossom, don't quote me on the color right now, I'll know it for the video, lipstick that goes with it. I'm going to be pairing this with some Chanel products, okay? So it'll be a Guerlain Chanel situation. I have the new Christian Louboutin foundation coming. We're gonna do a video on that, break down that foundation. Prada had such a great foundation last year. This terracotta one was great. So let's see if Louboutin can live up to the, the no transfer long wear foundation, if the shade is right. If the shade is not right, it is going back, because we'll talk about that too in the video. So we've got the Chanel Spring. I've got Chanel lip cheek colors, new shades to get into. We've got 2 Chanel eyeshadows, blush. I think I may have been swayed. I've heard good things about the primer from Chanel, and again at my discounters, and that is some of the stuff that's coming. Caudalie, the skincare brand, has just released a skin tint here in Europe, and I'm excited. I actually want to try that out. I want to see what that skin tint is about, so that'll be coming to you soon. So I was minding my business. Now I'd seen pictures, right? I'd seen pictures of lip oils. I don't know why. I always see them and I'm like, oh, I want to try a lip oil. And I never pull the trigger. Like, I just never do it. I never do it. And then I was on my discounters. I was actually looking for Chanel. And I went to the Guerlain section, and it was like, these popped up. And I was like, huh? And they have all of them. And I went, these aren't out yet. They weren't even on the Guerlain site at that point. And so I said, why are these here? Let me grab them. They're 25% plus 25% off. First of all, they went on to the Guerlain site, but I was like, so they're more than 25% off. Let me grab these. They're not out. I'm curious. Let me just grab them. So I grabbed these two colors, and one is Peach Glow. Okay, we got Peach Glow, and we have Lavender Glow. And if I love them, because they are discounted, I may go back and get a pinky color. But I'm excited. My first lip oils. Let's see what all the hubbub is all about. So I have no reference for lip oil, so I wasn't expecting this to be as thick as it is, and that's not a bad thing, not in a bad way at all. I thought it was going to be a looser consistency. Here is the color. This is a coral color, they're calling it. Obviously, your lip color is going to determine the color that shows up on you. And I do have darker lips, so I didn't expect it to look super corally. But I'm loving the glow. I'm loving the color that it's giving me. I'm loving the consistency. And the wand is the size of Milwaukee. Why is the wand so big? Now, again, is this typical of wands? Like, why is it a jumbo wand? These are the questions, people. Why is this a jumbo wand? It does get the job done. So, I mean, I'm not complaining, just curious. Let me know if this is typical of lip oils. We're going to read about these now. Feels so nice on the lips, and it smells like honey, which is a lovely bonus. FYI, I got a sample of their new tobacco honey. Child of God. Guerlain. Oh, I forgot to tell you that Delphine Yelk is the perfumer for Fève Gourmande, and Delphine, you know, is all over some really dope scents. But I sampled that tobacco honey, and oh my goodness. Oh, I love it. Their recent releases, I'm like, Guerlain, those scents. But back to this. So it does smell like honey, and let's read a little bit about it. So the honey lip oil with color between skincare and makeup. All right, this is the Kiss Kiss Bee Glow Oil. That's the official name. It says a tinted honey-infused lip oil formulated with 92% ingredients of natural origin. Its nourishing, plumping texture provides 24 hours of care and guarantees an instant volumizing effect and a completely addictive crystalline shine without a sticky finish. Okay, enhanced and nourished lips become more beautiful day after day. I have to say, it's not. It looks like it's going to be sticky, and it's just not, okay? Oh, I love the shine. The shine is doing it for me. Feels sophisticated, not too overdone. It's working with the whole look. Yes. For, what did I say this one was? This is called Peach Glow, and they're describing it as a coral shade. Let's get into this puppy here. I feel like that bright pink. Let me see. So there are 6 shades, and there's an intense pink that I think would really, really look nice on me because it won't be as intense as it will be on other people. It's a bright pink. There are 6, and so I might go back and revisit, especially because I'm gonna get a discount, that pink. I'm really loving this on my lips. Okay, so here's a swatch of Lavender Glow, okay? And then this is the peach one here. Beautiful, beautiful shade. This Lavender Glow looks very, very pretty on, becoming to the eye look and that eyeshadow quad. Listen, a full Guerlain face. I am not mad about this. I really, really am not. I think sophisticated, came together nicely. Still doesn't look overdone. You guys know I don't love an overdone look. And I'm happy with it. And these feel so nice on the lips. I'm really excited about these. I'm glad these are my first lip oils. So now I have a reference. And if I go on to try other ones, I could see which I prefer. I like the thickness of this formula, but because it doesn't wear that way. Again, not sticky, not any of that stuff. And this one yields a really pretty color on me. So quite excited about this. And this is the final face. Okay, guys, so I checked. Okay, I just checked, and I'm not seeing any creasing, okay? I promise you at this point, any of my other, or most of my other concealers, even most of the ones I love, will show a little bit of creasing. I am not seeing any creasing here. That is a huge benchmark for me. I talked about it in my Gucci video last year when I mentioned that concealer that it doesn't crease. So this is making me very, very happy. I think it's a beautiful concealer. It's concealed really nicely. It blended in perfectly or matched perfectly my foundation shade. Remember, they are neutral, but they give you a chart with colors, the shades that should work with you on their site when it does come out. Beautiful, beautiful. Can't say enough about the fragrance. Love, 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 love. And then I'm really enjoying these lip oils. So happy, a lady here. And it's over to you. You guys let me know what you think of the finished look, what you think of these new products. Are you going to get the concealer? Are you going to get these lip oils? Let me know what you're thinking about these, where Guerlain is right now. Are you happy with the state of Guerlain, where it's going? Tell me all those things in the comments below. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I really do appreciate it when you do. And if you want to check out any of our Jacquard scarves, any of our Italian leather bags, any of our large silk twill scarves, and our silk twill skinny scarves, and all our other luxury lifestyle accessories, you can visit us at FraisByBreezyTee.com. For all our hair accessories, you can visit us at BreezyTee.com. I will check you guys in the next video. Ciao for now. Bye.